Meanwhile, the Cubs facing the hottest team in baseball right now, those Chicago White Sox. Winners of 10 straight. Top of the 7th, Freddie Garcia facing Ramos Ramirez, and Ramirez wins. Solo Jack is 6th of the season, tied at 2. Garcia 7 innings, 5 Ks. Didn't factor in the decision, though. 8th inning we go. Paul Konerko facing Andrew Kashner, and Kashner's got some gas. 98 miles per hour worth. Or was it Bob? Next pitch. How about adding 2 more miles per hour to that? How about taking it out deep for his 19th of the season? Konerko now hitting 400 in his last 9. White Sox take the 3-2 lead. Top 9, Matt Thornton trying to close it down. Runner on, 1 out, gets Alfonso Soriano to ground into the 5-4-3 double play to end it. White Sox win their 11th straight, their longest winning streak since 1961.
Royals, Colby Rasmus. Ducks on the pond for him in the 4th. And that is a 3-run homer for Rasmus, his 15th of the season. He had 16 all of last season. 3-0 St. Louis. Royals down just 5-2 in the 8th. Jose Guillen, 19-game hitting streak coming in. That dog will hunt. Singles off Ryan Franklin. David Jesus scores, cuts the lead to 5-3. Next batter. Can Alberto Callaspo deliver as well? If by a high fly ball in foul territory is your definition of delivering, then yes, he can. Franklin gets 3 more outs in the 9th, 15th save this season. Cards win 5-3.
Absolutely struggling right now during the stretch.
They are, but at least they've got Carlos Santana in the big leagues, and at least there's somebody to go out and watch knowing that the future is coming, but it's going to be a struggle for a while.
Well, Anderson Hernandez, the blooper down the left field line. Ground rule double now. Dusty Baker coming in to bring in Micah Owings, and Owings getting out of the jam.
Now, that Reds bullpen hasn't been quite as good as they thought it would be. Owings had a great job here. Arthur Rhodes, of course, has been tremendous all year, but they may make a deal before the trade deadline in order to bolster that bullpen and maybe look for a bat, too.
He gave valuable innings. I'm telling you, coming in middle relief, giving the opportunity for this offense now to tie the game and take over.
Jay Bruce comes in on the Lance Nix base knock, and then you mentioned Arthur Rhodes. Here he is, not allowed a run, and 32 straight appearances, 1 game shy of the longest single-season streak, taking on Shelly Duncan.
He's like fine wine, getting better and better with a good fastball, locating it, keeping the hitters off balance, challenging them.
And a team leader in the clubhouse in every way.
33 scoreless appearances for Rhodes. Francisco Cordero shutting it down. The Reds get the win 6-4. Herrera getting the W, his 1st of the season. Masterson, he continues his struggles on the road.
Daniel Herrera is 5'6", and he won a major league game today. Cleveland can now play Matt Laporta every day at first base.
And another thing is, they gave up a lot. They gave up a kid by the name of Juan D, a 6'5", switch-hitting shortstop, great-looking kid. We're going to have to see.
I mentioned before, Brandon on his way to Milwaukee. Meanwhile, Milton Bradley smacking one deep to left. He knew it was gone. The Mariners up 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd. Corey Hart to the gap. Randy Wolf coming in. Ricky Weeks trying to score. He's going to be safe. The throw to 3rd, not in time. And watch Hart. He'll be safe. It gets away. Oh, boy, this is just ugly here.
That's sloppy right there, but you know what? What created this is base running. I love base running. Force the issue. Make the defense make the play. This time they didn't do it. Fundamental baseball.
Between the wickets there, the Brewers now up 3-2 off the misplay. And then you have the Prince up. He's gone deep 14 times this season, 11 of them solos. Guess what he did?
Solo homer?
Solo homer. 12th solo shot on the year. 15th of the season. 4-2 Brewers. In the 4th, Jose Lopez. Contact. His 5th of the year. The Mariners go on to win this one 5-4. By the way, if you're wondering, Mariners fans, I'm sure you know about it. Branyan brings 31 home runs last year, 76 RBI. He has 10 home runs this year, so that pop that you mentioned, Tim, in the lineup.
Well, much needed. And if they're not in it 6 weeks from now, they're going to have to trade Cliff Lee, but they're going to give it one more shot here.
Branyan with the power. Let's touch them all tonight.
It says, OMG, Mark Teixeira has just gone deep again. 3-run shot off of Hiroki Kuroda, 13th of the year. Yankees with a 3-0 lead. Meanwhile, the batters are LOLing at A.J. Burnett. His last 4 starts, 0-4 with an ERA over 10. Thought he might be tipping his pitches. Manny says tip that. Bottom of the first, runners on the corner. Manny comes through. Ground rule double. Rafael Call comes in to score. Dodgers down 3-1, and Joe Girardi, he needs to talk to his pitcher. Didn't hurt. Bottom of the third, now 4-2. Yankees base is loaded. James Loney comes through. 2-run score. Loney 4 ribs. Burnett 3 innings, 6 hits, 6 earned, 6 walks. More on him in a second. Bottom of the 7, Dodgers pouring it on. Matt Kemp doing it for Rihanna. To left, Colin Curtis can't make the play. Tries to make the dive and catch. Goes by him. Dodgers win at 9-4. Just the Dodgers' second win in 9 games. Yanks 3-game win streak.
Continuing their series against the Giants in San Francisco, there's Pedroia, crutches, and not in the lineup. Madison Bumgarner making his season debut, second career start, and in the second, Mike Cameron delivers a 3-run blast. First homer of the year, and the Red Sox take a 4-0 lead. Cameron has spent some time on the disabled list. Next batter, Clay Buchholz, first plate appearance in the major leagues, and that's a base knock to right field.
Yeah.
Downside of interleague play, pitchers on the base paths. Marco Scutaro grounds into an inning-ending double play, but look at Buchholz right there. As he comes into second, comes up lame. Right there, hyperextended left knee. He left the game. He says he's hoping he can make his next start, but remember, that's his plant leg. And when you got teammates sharing crutches in the dugout, that's never a good thing. Daniel Bard on in relief in the 8th. Kung Fu Panda, Pablo Sandoval smokes it to center, but look at Mike Cameron with the catch. Red Sox go on to win by the final of 4-2. Diamondbacks and Rays one night after Arizona's Edwin Jackson threw the no-hitter, 149 pitches. Now, Joe Maddon's team has been no-hit twice this season. He wondered aloud, quote, "I'm looking for research to find out when was the last team to win a World Series after being no-hit twice in a season." Well, Skip, we've got the answer for you. The 1917 White Sox.
We got the best research department in the world.
Hey, definitely we do. In the bottom of the second inning, Matt Joyce, base knocked to left. And what do you know? The Rays have their first hit of the series, so they're not going to get no hit for 2 consecutive games. David Price, he has the kind of stuff that could earn him a no-hitter in his career. Season high 11 strikeouts as he gets Mark Reynolds. 8 innings of work for Price, gave up just 2 earned. In the 6th, Sean Rodriguez doubles to left. Matt Joyce, Jason Bartlett score, and the Rays go on to win by the final of 5-3. So we show you Edwin Jackson at the top of this highlight baseball, and wait till you see how this game between the Tigers and Braves ended. First, Atlanta is down 1-0 in the 7th until Chipper Jones off Joel Zumaya. A 3-run blast for Jones, career jack number 431, tying him with Cal Ripken Jr. for 38th on the all-time list. Now watch in between innings. His teammates stay behind in the dugout as Jones makes his way to third so he can enjoy the standing ovation.
Much love. We love Larry.
All right, it's 4-1 Atlanta in the 9th. Takashi Saito trying to close it out for the winless Kenshin Kawakami. Gives up the homer to Miguel Cabrera, his 20th. Ties him for the Major League lead. Tigers cut the lead to 4-2. Kawakami looking for his first win of the season. Can the bullpen hold it? Well, Saito walks Carlos Guillen on a full count. He then goes full to the next batter, Brandon Inge, and walks him. Bobby Cox is like, all right, dude, that'll be enough out of you. Let's bring in Eric O'Flaherty. First batter he faces. Okay. Walks Danny Worth on 4 pitches. 7 walks issued by Brave pitching. Goes full to the next batter, Gerald Laird. Walks him to force a run. Remember, Kawakami's first win hanging in the balance. Tigers down just 4-3. Peter Moylan hasn't had a save since 2008. Goes full to the first batter. He faces Johnny Damon. And Damon rung up by the home plate up Gary Cedarstone.
What in the name of Question?
The catcher even backhanded that on the outside corner. Kawakami, first win since last August. Braves win 4-3.
Aaron Cook on the hill, 0-4, 7.38 ERA on the road this season. Bases loaded, Hideki Matsui. Green light on the 3-0 pitch. And the count is good in his favor. First grand slam on a 3-0 pitch for any player since August 29th of 2006. Angels on top 4-0. Meanwhile, Joe Saunders is disappointed so far this season. 1-6, 6.75 ERA at home this season, but looking good. Miguel Olivo striking out swinging. Next batter, Ian Stewart, down looking. Saunders good on this day. 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned, 8 Ks. Top 9, Brian Fuentes looking for the save. Olivo, the liner to second. Great leaping catch by Howie Kendrick. And doubles off Melvin Moore first to end the game. Look at that. That's what you call ups as the Angels get the win 4-2.
You think that was something? How about this? Pirates and A's. Look at the uniforms. They're kicking it old school. 70s throwback night.
Throw it back.
We got some Gene Tennis, some Kent DeColvey. Definitely some Derek Barton. He went 3 for 4, 4 ribs, 3 zips, A's in the second. Bert Campaneris, John Candelaria, Trevor Cahill, very effective Saturday. Pedro Alvarez, no sir. Lastings Millage, no sir. Ryan Domit, 8 strikeout for Cahill. Make it number 9 as Alvarez goes down. Cahill, 10 strikeouts in 7 2/3. A's get the shutout 5-0. Bucks have lost 16 straight on the Road.
Pods and Marlins Florida pitcher Josh Johnson with 13 straight quality starts. Gone 8 straight without allowing more than 1 earned run. Bottom of the second, Johnson facing Chase Headley. Got him swinging and Nick Hundley looking. Johnson effective early. Top 4, though. Adrian Gonzalez with a run on first. That one's going to come through. Doubles to right. David Eckstein scores from first. We are tied at 1. Top 5 now. The pitcher, John Garland, trying to get some juice against Johnson. And he does. Pops it foul down the right field line. Mike Stanton making a catch in foul territory. That's good enough for a sac fly. Jerry Harrison scores. Johnson 8 innings, 2 earned, 9 Ks, but another quality start, but not enough. Keith Bell closing it down. Mike Stanton goes down looking. Garland goes 6 2/3, allows 1 run for his 8th win of the season.
70 World Series championship team, and you have to bring out this man, the legend Earl Weaver.
I can tell you about 5 hours of stories about Earl, and he gets
ejected.
Nobody got tossed in more amusing ways than Earl.
Roger Bernardina at the dish in the 3rd with runners on the corners. He'll go to left field. Adam Dunn coming in. The Nationals up 4-0. Friday, the Nationals gave up a 6-run lead for a loss.
And they were ahead 5-0 today. We'll talk about that in a second.
Miguel Tejada to right.
But Livan Hernandez, frustrated, was not able to control the outer half and the inside part of the plate. That's what he has to do. He doesn't have a lot of velocity, but when he throws the ball down the middle, this is what happens. He's not effective at all.
The Orioles chipping away. Matt Wieters with 2 runners on.
See that right there, that common denominator. 78-mile-per-hour slider up in the zone. He's fortunate that ball stayed in the ballpark.
Tim, this is how the Nationals blew another 5-run lead. The wild pitch in the 7th.
Right. Their bullpen has been pretty darn good all year, and lately it hasn't been particularly good, especially today. So now the Orioles become the first team since the 1971 Tigers to win consecutive games against the same team, trailing 5-0 or worse in both of those games.
Tough loss for this Washington team. A young group, back-to-back days on the road in this series to lose when you're up 5-0 or have 5-run lead.
We used to have SportsCenter's top 25 plays, but that took way too long, so we've cut it down to 10. At number 10, Nats and Orioles, Julio Lugo getting Pudge Rodriguez. Nice stop there in the shallow outfield, like the Sox. Throw was great, too.
Hey, let's play golf just up the road here in Connecticut. Justin Rose, 62 on Friday. Here in the 3rd round, looking good. Par 3, 5th hole. Rose from 228 yards out. Hits it about 227. He would birdie. He's your leader after 3.
More defense at number 8. Jorge Cantu, barehanded scoop. The throw to get Tony Gwynn at first. Padres, however, get the win 2-1. Josh Johnson denied a win.
How about the Ohio players? Indians, Reds, Anderson Hernandez, the liner, Jay Bruce making things happen out there. Selling it out to make the catch. Reds get the win 6-4. Their 5th straight.
Now, we showed this earlier during the Blue Jays-Phillies game. Look at Vernon Wells. Sees a Blue Jay fan in the upper deck. On the fly, the throw was really good, and the catch impressive as well.
That's very impressive. How about this? How about Rafael Furcal? Robin Robinson Cano right there. And that was your ball game. Dodgers get the job done against the Yankees. Joe Torre, his first win against his former team.
At number 4, Pablo Sandoval. Right center field. Mike Cameron is there and makes the catch. Hit a 3-run homer as well in this game to help the Red Sox win 4-2.
Astros and the Rangers for the boot. Ian Kinsler the boot. The shallow right. Lance Berkman.
Oh,
that's nice.
Puma
That's nice. But I'm sorry, Astros fans. Astros lose the game again 7-2.
At number 2, it's the pride of West Texas, Scott Posednik. Diving catch in left field. Royals lost, however, 5-3.
And number 1, World Cup, Uruguay, South Korea, 80th minute, Luis Suarez. Look at this goal right here. Bending it. Beautiful bending shot. Uruguay wins it 2-1. They are back in the quarterfinals for the first time in 40 years.